So we're almost done with this, with the source. But one more thing I want to add here. So I'm going to drop yet another, attribute paint, which is here. Okay, and then basically what I want to do is have a more overall control over the scale of the flames, the size. Okay, so you know, at the moment we've got some noise, but it's, you know, within where they are. Let me see. Let's just go here and look at the temperature. So within this area, they're all about the same size, but it'd be nice to have some big chunks that are smaller, basically smaller flames, less, you know, less smoke and heat and everything. So yeah, generating this other attribute paint, and I'm going to call this mult because I'm going to use it as a multiplier for the values that I drop down, and then come over here to brush, and what I'm going to do is set the background float to 1 and the foreground to 0.5. Okay, and let's view that. So oh, did I not change? Why is that not changed? One sec, let's do, there we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do first of all is set this to fill. Okay, so with the background, I'm going to be painting 1, right? So I'm going to set the paint mode to, let's see, so, there we go. Set it to fill here, okay? And then middle mouse, and it will fill everything with a value of 1. So if I multiply this with what I've got, I'll have the same thing. So anything I paint now, when I paint, it's going to paint with 0.5. So I'm going to set this back to volume, okay? And wherever I paint will multiply the values by 0.5. We'll cut them down by half, okay? So I'm going to select this part up here. So that was these parts, okay? So I'm going to try and lower these, and maybe just kind of in this corner as well, just to have some variety in the scale of things. So I'm just going to bring this up. I'm not going to worry too much about you know, making this. We've already got quite a lot of variation noise in the height. This is more for general big shapes, right? So, and then I'm going to do another one kind of around here. We should see the result of this once we transfer that over. So for the mult, I'm going to do another attribute transfer, but after the fact, okay, because I want to multiply the result of this, right? So grab another attribute transfer, which is there, drop that there. There we go. Connect that up here, okay, and again that's onto the points, which and is called mult. And for the conditions, I think we can leave it as it is. Okay, and then come down here, drop a wrangle. Maybe we should name, you know, write down what we're doing here. So in this one, was it fuel and temp, and then here I'll put mult. There we go, and then drop a wrangle there, and in the wrangle I'll say burn is a float, yes, f at burn times equals at mult. And we could also try it with the temperature. I'm not sure how that'll go, but let's try it. F at temperature times equals, I keep doing that, at mult. Okay, so if we visualize that now, come here and take a look at our temperature. Okay, you can see there the difference. Okay, if I turn this off, turn this on, we got a, you know, a bit more of a variation. Obviously this will be varied even more once this plays. If I, you know, go forward a few frames, maybe to frame 5, you can see there we've got some kind of more of the noise coming through. And the same if we take a look at the burn, you can see the effect there. Okay, I'm kind of dampening what's going on the sides there. So let's try mult the temp and burn. Cool. So last thing to do is rasterize this. As you know, going into our pyro simulation, we need the volumes. Yeah. So let's drop a rasterize attributes. Drop that in, and then our attributes will be burn and temperature. Let's visualize them. So there we can see them both. They're just kind of, you know, overlapping each other. And let's put out source. There we go. So that is ready to go. The voxel size will connect up with the size in our simulation. I think I'll check this normalize so that we got values between 0 and 1, and that's good to go. Next we can start building our pyro simulation.